Good morning. Welcome into the 100th live stream of the 10K to $2 million funding challenge. Let's go. Let's go. It is Tuesday, September 26th, and we have now streamed as of right now. This is the 100th live stream every day, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. New York time. We have been here helping traders learn, watch, and understand what it takes to have the patience needed to pass challenges, get funded, and stack accounts. And so I'm grateful you guys are here. The stream would not be what it is without any of you. And the stream certainly would not be able to do what it does without our incredible, amazing, awesome partners, our sponsors, Bespoke Funding Program. In my opinion, the best in the business right now out there. The trading conditions, the rules, the challenges, the support, the dashboard, the quick payouts, everything is just, they are absolutely stellar, and I cannot recommend them to you enough. We will be giving away at 9 a.m. New York time, about 2 hours from right now, we will be giving away a 100K challenge from Bespoke Funding. And if you have yet to be a part of that, to qualify, you need to go look at my pinned post on my Twitter profile at Venator Trading on Twitter. And you can see all that you need to do to qualify to be in that 100K drawing. So welcome in. I'm glad you guys are here. It's a fun day. Also today, after the stream, we will be drawing. It actually, our 100th live stream coincides with the 1 year birthday for Bespoke Funding. Today is the 1 year anniversary for Bespoke Funding. This is when they launched 1 year ago, and to see where they've come from in 1 year to where they are now is pretty spectacular. To celebrate, they've been doing giveaways, and yesterday they let all of the Bespoke partners know that they're giving us each another 3 25K accounts to give away, which I posted about that as well yesterday on Twitter. So today, Brad Handouts is the name. We are doing some handouts today. So we've got the 100K account coming up in a couple hours, and then shortly after the stream, I'll draw the winners on Twitter for the 3 25K accounts. And if you don't win any of those, on Friday, we will be doing another 10K account giveaway here on the live stream as well. So plenty of opportunities to grab a free challenge from Bespoke Funding. And if you don't get any of those, then you can always use the discount code Venator when you go to check out on Bespoke. Any challenge will get you 15% off and an 85% profit split on any challenge with Bespoke Funding. So definitely use that. And if there's a discount out there, depending on when you're watching this video, if there's a discount out there that is better than that, you can use the affiliate link in my YouTube profile. All of that goes to support this stream, to keep it free for all of you viewers. That's my intention from day one, is to be able to come in here every day, not ask you for any money. I'm not here to make you pay for any of this content. I wish that I had something like this when I was struggling as a trader and trying to get to a point where I could be consistently profitable. And so when I reached that point over a year and a half, almost 2 years now, I was looking back and I was like, man, what can I do? What would have helped me? And having someone sit on a live stream every session and talk through what they're feeling, what they're thinking, how they go about managing trades and risk and all of those different things. I was like, I want to do that. There's over 90% of the people that get into this business, they end up failing. And if I can help 1%, if I can move that needle 1%, thousands of you will be able to get funded and figure out how to get over those hurdles, those personal roadblocks, whether it's technical analysis, whether it's psychology, whether it's mindset, whether it's self-discipline, whatever it is. All of those things we talk about and focus on here on the live stream every day. My goal is not to teach you a strategy. My goal is not to show you one specific model to trade and teach that to you. That's not my goal. There are so many different good strategies and goals out there. There are so many different ways to trade. There are so many good educators out there that can teach you specific models. I use one specific model here on the stream. If you watch the stream, you know I use the breaker block strategy for this live stream. For this challenge, I use the breaker block strategy. I'm not here to convince you to use that. That's not my goal. My goal is just to simply help you understand what it takes when you sit down to trade, how to deal with the pain and the emotions that are roiling inside of you every time you open the charts, how to be patient, wait for your setups, and make sure your rules are checked off, execute consistently time and time and time again, and develop that edge in the market. So that's what we're here for, and that's what we're doing. Currently in our 10K to $2 million funding challenge, we have a 10K funded account. We have a phase 2 10K challenge, and we have a phase 1 100K challenge. All of these have been passed live here on the live stream. All of the trades have been called out live on the live stream or on my Twitter or Discord. Everything has been upfront, 100% live right here. We're in drawdown right now, which is fine. Drawdown doesn't bother me. Drawdown doesn't scare me. Drawdown doesn't make me angry or frustrated. It's just part of the business. And I know that over the course of the next 100 trades, statistically speaking, I know what this strategy and this model, the way that I trade it, will produce for me over a 50 to 55% win rate. And right now, I'm not anywhere close to that. And that's fine. That's the way that trading goes. You're not going to just have, it's not just going to be 55% from trade 1 to trade 100 all the way through. But over those 100 trades, that's where it's going to end up being. And so if it takes another 5 or 6 trades before things start evening back out, it's fine. And if I lose another trade, we're reducing our risk at this point down. We're down close to our drawdown limits for these challenges. We are going to reduce our risk and see if we can pull them back up a little bit higher before we increase our risk back to our normal risk parameters. It's fine, not a big deal. And if we end up losing these accounts, we'll reload and do it again, because that's the process that you all are going through too. It's okay if you pass a challenge. It's okay if you get funded. It's okay to get a payout. And then it's okay if you lose that account. I have not kept every single funded account that I've ever gotten, and you probably won't either. So this is all here to demonstrate this is what it looks like. This is real life. This is trading. And it's not the flash and the glamour and the glitz and the Lamborghinis and the gold chains and the Rolex watches and the mansions. That's not trading. Trading is showing up every single day and executing at an extremely high level of patience and self-discipline. That's really what trading comes down to. And so anyway, glad you guys are here. A couple hours, we'll do our 100K giveaway. I'm still trying to figure out how to get the Twitter picker to work. I've asked a couple of friends of mine. Over with the Bespoke if they have had any success with the Twitter picker. And so far, I've tried one thing that they suggested and it didn't work. I'm still looking. I don't see any updates yet, so not really sure if we're going to be able to use the Twitter picker, we may end up having to send everyone to YouTube again like we did last week. I did look on Twitter picker's actual like profile on Twitter, and they have said Twitter has basically removed API access. API is what allows outside secondary sources to interact with your website. And so they have removed API access, it looks like, which means that's why Twitter picker is not working. It can't go in and scrape the data from Twitter. So anyway, that's kind of where we're at today. I'm excited about the stream. We're going to get into some analysis. We're going to look at our pairs. We're going to jump in the chat. We're going to see what's going on, and hopefully we're going to have a good time together this morning. Let me jump over to the chat real quick. It's already blowing up over there. I just want to say hi to some people. Shambies was first in today. Hey, Shambies. Thanks for being here. John, of course, always here early. Good morning, John. Blitz Dinah. Pedro, welcome in, my friend. Good to see you. Wellian Ariza, sorry. Saeem, welcome back, man. Yes, I do use FX Replay, and it is a really great tool to backtest with. It's probably my favorite tool. Excuse me. Ready Ezekiel says, good morning. Happy 100th stream. Welcome. Thanks, Ezekiel, for the congrats. And you've been here for a lot of them, so thanks for being back on the 100th one. You guys are talking about FX Replay. Carthadiva, welcome in. And good morning. Thanks for being here. Mr. Alfie, good morning. Congrats, Brad, on the 100th stream. Thanks, Mr. Alfie. Again, you've been here for a lot of them as well, so thank you so much for that. Fritz does use it and absolutely loves it. I agree with Fritz. Good morning. Welcome in. Partha G, welcome in. Owen, good morning. Owen is one of the funded traders here in the Venator family and is absolutely killing it. And so we're actually going to get Owen on. Owen from Ireland. We're going to get Owen on the live stream here, I don't know, sometime in October, hopefully. And we're going to hear his story and kind of see what's going on with him. Sharif Ashraf, good morning. Welcome in. Luvo, hey, trading night. Hello, Team Texas. Owen says, congrats on 100 streams, Brad. Mega achievement, man. I'm thrilled that we're here. The growth that this stream has had just personally for me. Now, I know this is not a big stream. I get it. I know that there are streams that have hundreds or thousands of people watching them when they go live to trade. Cool. I get it. I understand it. I've literally been doing this for 4 months. I started in the middle of May, just over 4 months now. And the channel has fully monetized. We've gotten over 1,000 subs. Twitter is about to pass 2,000 followers on Twitter. We have gotten sponsored by the best firm in the business, in my opinion, which they've given us all of these incredible accounts to give away to all of you viewers. And now we're 100 streams in. So 100 streams in, we've done it every single day. I was wondering, there was a part of me when I started this that was like, I'm not sure if I can, am I going to be able to do this every single day? Literally, am I going to be able to commit to do this every single day live in front of the world for a couple hours at a time? And so the fact that we're here and we're at number 100, I have some pride about that. And so I appreciate the congrats. Congratulations. Thanks, Shambies. Appreciate that. Adrian Joseph, good morning and welcome in. Good morning, Cal Level 1. Thanks for being on the stream and jumping in the chat. Alpha Bridge, what's going on, man? Crypto Abdu, good morning. And Pedro Arujo, good luck, everyone, on the 100K giveaway. Beeswax, I'm just trying to get all the good mornings in here. You guys, I know, are talking to each other as well. Java Trader, Ranga, RZM, Abel, and Ranga, Crypto Abdu, Shadow Trades. Shadow Trades is absolutely smashing it right now. He won a free 10K challenge with us last week, and he is doing pretty well. In fact, Shadow, tell us how you're doing. How's it going the first week in to your 10K challenge? Let us know what's going on. Ben A, of course, good morning, my friend. Welcome back. AmbiX, what's going on? Shanghai 20. Arzim, Anand. Who else? Victor Inamo. Cisco is in here. Man, thanks for doing this. Barbara Robinson. Thanks for being in. Aziz. Deddy Juliana. Welcome in. And so glad that you guys are all in here. I'm sure more will pop in as we get closer to the 100K live stream. I mean, the 100K giveaway for our 100th live stream. So anyway, you guys are awesome. You guys are absolutely awesome. And I don't know that I'm going to be able to keep up with all the chat today. I'm going to try my best. I'm just scrolling through and I'm seeing John's comments. I'm so excited. Listen, I hear that song in my head right now too, brother. And that's awesome. Cisco says, Brad, you're going to have to manually scrape the Twitter data. Good thing you have the time while you do nothing on the stream. We do a lot of nothing on here because I'm just extremely patient. We don't take trades every single day because just because you're a day trader does not mean you trade every single day. If you feel like you need to trade every single day, then you have some mindset and psychology growth that needs to happen because your A plus setups, they're probably not going to be there every single day. Especially if you're trading on the 15, 30 minute, 1 hour time frame, they're going to take time to develop and set up. They don't show up every day. I look at the 15 minute mostly and watch to see what's happening there. And so it just takes time and they don't show up every day. So yes, we may have time to manually enter in 500 different retweets. We're not going to do that. I can promise you. If you're not here on the live stream when it comes time for the draw, you're likely not going to understand or you're not going to be able to win anyway, because you actually have to be present here on the live stream to be able to win. So, if we can't get the Twitter picker to work, then we'll use YouTube like we did last week, and it'll be fine. I have live chat up, so I'm getting all the messages, just for all of you wondering. The old man has got live chat working, so we're good there. What's up, Corey? OG Corey. Corey was here from not stream one, but almost stream one. Corey has been here for almost every single one of them. I hope Corey wins the 100K account today. I really do. I'm picking my favorites right off the bat. And he was here from the beginning. So I hope he wins. Java Trader, congratulations on the 100th live streaming celebration of Master Venator Trading. And don't forget to say congratulations on your first anniversary celebration of Bespoke. Yeah, huge congratulations to Bespoke Funding for their 1 year anniversary. Kind of already talked about that a little bit. They are... again, in my opinion, the best firm in the business right now. If you're looking to buy a challenge, I cannot recommend them more to you. They'll take care of you. They will get it done. Listen, if you're not out there trying to cheat the system, if you're not out there trying to break the rules, if you're not out there trying to scam your way into profits, you're going to be fine. Just be a trader, trade your rules, trade your system, stay within their guidelines. You're not going to have any problems getting payouts. I swear you're going to be just fine. John says, Mr. Alfie, in college, my shower was so small I had to soap up the wall. Oh my God, John. John is on his A game today for the 100th live stream. So thanks for that, John. Mahu Timisan, can't wait. Welcome in. Corey says, if I win, that would be crazy. I hope you win, Corey. I'm pulling for you. I really am. Hosea Garba, happy birthday, Bespoke. Yep. Fritz, vote for Corey. Just like back in the day, vote for Pedro. Yeah, that's not a bad way to look at it. All right, let's jump into some analysis. You guys can keep going on in the chat. I'll try to catch up with you later. Our higher time frame draw on liquidity, we've been very bearish. We've been bullish on the dollar. We've been bearish on euro dollar. And when we jump over to DXY, all of these levels that you see marked on the chart, since we've been down here multiple times, if you go back and find the streams for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and now 11 weeks, we have been saying, here is our draw on liquidity. These relative equal highs and this monthly fair value gap, it's actually a sell side imbalance. And I had said early in the stream yesterday, as the Monday candle had opened, was anticipating that we're going to pop up into that this week. I don't know how deep we're going to get into this monthly sell side imbalance here. There's part of me that feels like there's no reason to anticipate any kind of massive dollar weakness, especially until you see a higher time frame change of structure. We've run the buy side liquidity targets. These relative equal highs have been my targets for weeks and weeks now. We finally tapped into them yesterday, and now overnight we're seeing a little bit of a rejection currently off of the daily fair value gap. I don't know if you can see that. There's a daily fair value gap. Let me just highlight that for you right here. It's right in line with the relative equal highs. So that's a daily fair value gap. In fact, I'll change it to the fair value gap colors that I use. So the orange blocks are fair value gaps. So we've now tapped into the buy side liquidity here on the DXY. We have tapped through and reached up into the sell side imbalance. We're finding a little rejection here. Now that we have reached this overall higher time frame objective, we're still going to maintain our bullish bias on DXY. That is just, I'm not going to change my bias just because we've now reached that, and it could reverse. Could it reverse? Yes. I'm really not going to change my bias until we've seen on at least the daily, maybe even the weekly, that now, are we due for a correction? Yes, absolutely. So what does this allow me to do now, even though my bias may be still bullish on DXY? Is it okay to anticipate a reversal or at least a counter trend trade? Whenever I reach a higher time frame bias, this is what I do. Okay, I'm not telling you should do this. Whenever my higher time frame liquidity levels have been reached, I'll still maintain my overall bullish bias, but it will move more neutral to bullish, which means if I see a setup that does play out for counter trend, I will consider taking it. Whereas if I'm extremely bullish and I have not yet tapped into my higher time frame liquidity draw, I won't take a counter trend trade. But now that we've tapped into it and reached it, I will consider taking a counter trend trade if the opportunity presents itself. It needs to be very clear. It needs to be very clean. It needs to fit every parameter. Just like any other trade, it needs to have a higher time frame draw of liquidity. It needs to make sense, basically. It doesn't mean that I will take it. It just means that I'm allowed to take a counter trend trade once the higher time frame draw on liquidity has been tapped into. So we've tapped into that. So today, if there's a counter trend trade that I feel like fits well and meets all of our criterias, I'll take it, or at least I might take it. But if there's not one that meets our higher time frame, if it doesn't meet all the objectives, I won't take it. I'm going to be more inclined to continue to sell euro dollar and sell pound dollar, but that doesn't mean that if there's not a good setup, we won't take it. That's basically the long and short of the explanation. Okay. So again, there's no reason to think that just because we've tapped into this, the dollar's going to just completely fall off a cliff here. Is it due for a healthy retracement? Probably. But all signs are still pointing that dollar should still be very strong. And so I will still be looking for opportunities to buy that. Euro dollar, overnight, we have tapped into sell side liquidity and we have displaced higher. This is the right here. the breaker that I probably would have been most interested in. This is the one last up close candles that ran the sell side liquidity and then displaced through. You could potentially use the 3 right above it, and if there's a fair value gap inside there. It didn't get down into that off of this last down close candle, and now you're getting a price. The price is moving higher. With that being said, we have tapped into sell side liquidity right here. So we've taken out the sell side liquidity here, and now we're starting to displace higher. So my attention, if I'm going to be looking for any type of counter trend trade, I would need to see displacement through this candle right here as a breaker block. I need the next 15-minute candle to leave behind a fair value gap, and then we could potentially consider a counter trend trade, potential low of the week here on Tuesday, potential low of the week on Tuesday here on the London session. And you might see kind of a TGIF play out as we finish out September. So we have 4 more today, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Friday we finish out trading for the month of September. So this could be the low of the week. This could be the low of the month right here as well. And if that's the case, then if it's the open, high, low, close, a candle puts in an open, a high, a low, and then it closes, usually leaving a little bit of a wick. If this is the bottom of that wick, you could anticipate some counter trend moves back up into and around old liquidity areas that have already been tested. So that may be a setup. We're just going to watch and wait. Okay, we're just going to watch and wait. We're going to be very patient. We're going to be very picky. Pound dollar doing the same thing. Whoops. Pound dollar is doing the very same thing. Our higher time frame draws of liquidity that we highlighted this week were this volume imbalance and this weekly fair value gap. It tapped right, traded through that volume imbalance, now tapped into that fair value gap. It did leave behind relative equal lows. So this weekly candle, the current weekly candle, closes out like that. We're going to have relative equal lows down there. But this weekly fair value gap, there's a daily fair value gap nested inside of there. Again, very weak on pound. Dollar has been very bullish. I'm more inclined to sell, but now that I've seen the higher time frame objectives reached, I would be inclined to take a counter trend trade if it's a perfect setup. So what does that look like for GU? Well, for a counter trend trade, we would be waiting for displacement through that candle right there with some kind of fair value gap left behind that we could trade up into some of these buy side liquidity levels, relative equal highs, all up in here. That might be targeted. Also still considering pound is still pretty weak and dollar is still pretty strong. So we may see just a quick run of liquidity and then displacement lower. Same thing on euro. We could just see a run of buy side liquidity here and then displacement lower, which would allow us to continue to sell as well. So we're going to stay nimble. We're going to be careful and cautious as this month comes to a close. And that would be great. GJ just doesn't. There's nothing appetizing about GJ that I see. We have broken through and traded down below these levels. On the weekly time frame, we are approaching a swing level that would be kind of important for me to see how price reacts. If there's a break and a change of structure here, it's going to be below this level. You can see we're depending on how this candle closes out, this weekly candle that we're in right now. I always forget how small it is. On my screen, it looks big, but on yours, it's probably not. This weekly candle that we're in right now, depending on how it closes out, does it leave behind a fair value gap here? Do we just drop and displace below these old lows? Just some questions. I'm more inclined to just sit on the sidelines with GJ right now until I see a little bit more, just some clear bias and direction on what it wants to do. yen pairs in general. We know that the Bank of Japan is going to intervene. We don't know when. They've said that they're coming in and they're going to try to do what they can to strengthen their currency. It has been extremely weak, and when that happens, there's a lot of downside on the yen pairs to be had. So, dollar CAD, I was real frustrated yesterday with my dollar CAD. I called out right after, shortly after the live stream yesterday. I had called out a trade. Where was it? Let me get back over here. It was somewhere over here. This right here. I was looking for a bullish move up into these highs up here. And when we got this candle right here, this candle right here, I had it actually on TradingView, it triggered me in. But on the MT5, one pipette, I posted a screenshot of it in the Discord. The spread was one pipette away from getting me into this trade and knocking out a banger quick 1-2. That was brutal. It was literally right here. That's exactly the entry I had. I think it was 34642. That's the number, 34642. That was the number I had. And you can see it shows, it was 1 to 2.1. It was something like that. It shows getting triggered in here, but on MT5, the feeds they're not perfectly lined up. Oh, that's FXCM too. I don't know why it's FXCM. Should be ACAP. I need to change that. It needs to be that one. 34642. That was the entry. Right there. And I believe it was just below this candle at like 7.5 pips or something. I don't know. I can go look at the picture I put on Discord. It was a beautiful trade setup. Quick run of liquidity. Displacement back through. Left a tiny little fair value gap. It's where I was targeting. And we just didn't get the fill on the MT5, sadly, to pick up another winner. So swerved by a pipette. That's probably the worst swerve I've had in the last 2 months. And I've gotten swerved a bunch in the last 2 months. We have gotten swerved several times on beautiful trades by half a pip, 2 pips, just not quite reaching our entries. So happens, not a big deal. Anyway, so for dollar CAD, it's reached up into our higher time frame objectives here. We're still, again, not that we can't be bullish dollar, but if we get a setup that shows a counter trend trade was showing some dollar weakness, we've tapped into buy side liquidity here. On the 1 hour, we've run sell side, starting to displace through. We've tapped up into here. We're getting some rejection. If we get a counter trend set up, cool. If we get a opportunity to buy, also cool. We'll just watch and be patient. All right, I'm going to jump back over, see... Again, I'm not going to be able to go through all of this chat. I can't scroll all the way back up. I'm just going to pick up somewhere. Java Trader says, thanks for providing education consistently. I'm sure the knowledge you provide is very useful for all traders, including myself. I do hope it's useful, and I do hope that people are finding some value in it. And if you are, I'm glad that it's helping. Carthadiva says, what's about news, U.S. dollar strong or weak? There is some news. What is it today? Today's news is the consumer confidence report, the CB consumer confidence. Don't know. I don't know. Don't care. It's at 10 a.m. If I get a setup before 10 a.m., I'll take it. I might, if it's close to that report and we're not triggered into a trade, I'll just wait until after that report and then see if it provides what kind of volatility it provides and in what direction. And then we'll evaluate from there. But you know, it's not one that I'm going to be terribly worried about. Shadow Trade's giving us an update. Says the 25K account is going well. Am up just $140 as I'm going just little by little. So the account is currently 25,140. Trying to devote 3 months to both phases. Slow and steady will win the race, my friend. It will definitely win the race, and it will keep you in the game a long time. So keep us updated. Owen says, all I'm concerned with in my trading for the rest of the year is setting myself up with a decent assets under management for 2024. As well as me, Owen, and I think that's what we should all really be focused on, is how can we increase our assets under management? The larger your assets under management, the smaller amount of percentage gain you need to be able to make a very good living by trading. So, excuse me. This is why you should be pursuing max funding with multiple firms. Don't just get max funded at one firm. We've seen with my Forex funds what can happen very quickly to all of those traders that have those accounts. They're done. They're not going to use them anymore. They're gone. They're not going to get payouts, even if they had payouts waiting. It's over. It's finished. Who knows? Oh, goodness. Sorry about that. Who knows what the next prop firm issue is going to be? Who knows where it's going to be? Who knows if certain countries start banning prop firms? So you should be, if you're a prop firm trader, and I'm not one here to think and to scaremonger you or fearmonger you. I'm just speaking as a person who is funded with multiple firms. You need to have multiple streams of income. So trading is one stream of income that I have of about 3 or 4 others. So don't just put all your eggs in one basket at one firm. Diversify across multiple firms. Go for max funding across multiple firms. There are other good prop firms out there. Bespoke is the best, in my opinion. Beyond that, there are other good firms. So once you max fund with Bespoke, go to another one and continue to add assets under management. This is the way that you're going to build long-term generational wealth. This is not a gambling. If you're a gambling addict, this is not the place for you. If you're just looking for a rush, this is not the place for you. This is not the business for you. If you're trying to just get rich quick, hit one quick payout and be done, probably not the best stream for you to be watching. There are plenty of other streamers that will get on and trade the 30-second chart that you can go watch. Owen is at 110 assets under management. That's incredible, Owen. So well done. Super proud of you, my friend. Michael Dahl says, I could see this being high of the week on DXY. We didn't manipulate at the start of the week. Look at EU, no wick at all on the Monday candle or weekly candle. Yeah, I'm inclined to believe that the low of the week is probably in as well, Owen. The question is, how deep of a pullback do you get? If Euro closes back up above or at this line for the week, it wouldn't surprise me. This is the swing level. This right here, it wasn't correctly placed. It's the swing level that we were looking to have broken. Hasn't been able to close below this level. And on the monthly, sorry, let me zoom out and then zoom in. it'd be interesting for me to see if it closes below this swing level right here. By the end of the week, where does this candle close? We have a few more days. If it pushes back up and closes up and the body closes inside that, maybe we get a little reversal. We get a little reprieve from dollar strength for a couple weeks into October. Maybe it wants to pull back and try to fill in some of this larger, what is currently a fair value gap. Although a fair value gap doesn't exist yet, when October prints, it's going to want to put in an upper wick. And it's just how far up does that want to go? Does it just want to come up into these bullish candles here maybe? Does it want to come up and retest August's wick? All questions that are TBD. But I am also inclined to think that we could be seeing a little pullback here. Trying to catch up on the chat over here, and it's you guys are popping off over there. Bespoke denied and banned Andrew NFX. That is correct. That is correct. I don't know all the details. I'm not going to get into why that happened, but I know that Kaler has been on Twitter publicly because Andrew's been on Twitter publicly bashing. Kaler has been on Twitter basically explaining, look, you're trying to cheat this. You're trying to cheat the system, and we caught you. We have the IP addresses that show it, and not allowed. So, again, if you try to scam and you get caught, you're going to get kicked. It's that simple. Don't break the rules. Don't try to find loopholes to extort. Just follow the rules. It's very plain and simple to me. Like, go through the terms of service, read them. If you break them, you're going to get kicked. If you're trying to scam the system, if you're trying to take advantage of some minor little opportunity and you get caught, they're going to ban you. They are paying out tens of thousands of dollars to traders, valid traders. They're paying out tens of thousands of dollars every single day. They don't have an issue paying out traders. That's not their issue. Their issue is when you cheat the system, they're going to kick you. And that's what he was doing. So that's all I'm going to say about it. Yeah, my coffee. I haven't gotten my coffee yet. I was trying to get down here and see if I could get the Twitter picker working, and I've not been able to. And so before I realized how much time I had spent doing that, it was time to get on the stream. And so I haven't had my coffee yet. I may take a break up here in a minute and just run up and go grab some. I don't know. We'll see. I'm feeling pretty good right now, kind of on that 100th live stream buzz. As soon as I say that, the yawns come in, of course, because I was thinking about it. Isn't it weird how you can think about yawning and then you actually yawn? All right, so, we're getting a little bit of a setup here, potentially. You've just had this candle did not displace. This candle technically did displace. And it's left behind this tiny little fair value gap right there. I would probably target something like this and look for something like this. Let me look and see what the dollar's doing. Okay, so here's the one thing. Dollar hasn't taken out these lows, and euro has already taken out all these highs. This daily fair value gap is that yellow box in the DXY here. I kind of like this setup here. However, where are we at? Look at the higher time frames here for just 1 second. Jump up to the 4 hour. Grab sell side liquidity, displace above. We're back inside this 4 hour fair value gap. We have quite a bit of room up here. This 4 hour candle has another hour. I think I'm more inclined to with these relative equal lows right down here on the 15-minute, I think I would rather see it come down and make a deeper dig into that. Under here. So I'm going to hold off on this right now. I'm not going to call that out. It's a counter trend trade. Again, I'm allowed to take counter trend trades now that we've reached our higher time frame liquidity draw. But I don't, I'm just not quite ready to jump in on that. It may work out. You can see it's coming right back down close to that entry right there. With these relative equal lows right under here, anybody that's short from the low of the London session, this is sell side liquidity right here. Potentially would rather see that tapped, which would bring us back down in line with this breaker here. Retest this 30-minute fair value gap one more time. That's what I think I'm going to wait for. Pound is not showing the willingness to displace. Dollar CAD is not showing the willingness to drop. Aussie dollar is not showing a willingness to displace higher. All of those are correlated. All of those are dollar pair correlated. And euro dollar is the only one that's showing a desire to take up that bullish price action. And that is a little concerning to me, is that none of the other pairs, other dollar pairs, are showing a willingness to do the same thing. And so I'm going to remain just neutral right now. So that's where I'm at. I'm going to leave this analysis up. It may end up playing out. That's fine. I'm not calling this as a trade. I'm not placing any orders on MT5. I'm going to sit on my hands and do nothing, because that's what we do here most of the time. John says Brad taking shots. I did not. What shot did I take at ICT? I did not take. I never said ICT's name, John. We should have a day where we trade the 30-second on the stream just to have some fun. I don't even know if I have. Can I even get to the 30-second? I have to upgrade. Like I don't even have the trading view. Like I'm not paying to trade on the seconds. I think the lowest I can go is the 1 minute chart. That's the lowest I can go. This 1 minute breaker right here, though, that might not be a bad trade setup right there. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't do it. We should. It could be quite entertaining. That's for sure. If we went down and scalped the 1 minute, certainly would be more entertaining for viewers. I'm not sure how helpful it would be for traders who are actually learning to want to become profitable and get out of the 90% club of losers that continue to fail challenges. Probably not super helpful for that, but it would be super helpful for the stream to be more entertaining. That's for sure. Cheating is like stealing. Owen says, I find it particularly frustrating when it's the first setup of the week. Yeah, getting swerved, it sucks. Tagging in chat, I don't think it works. At least I don't think it does. Maybe it does. I'm not sure. John's definitely gonna be calling for some rerolls. We've got about 1 hour to go for our 100K giveaway. We're coming into the top of the 8 o'clock hour for New York. We'll be doing our giveaway at the 9 o'clock hour. So we will get ready for that here shortly. Mostly just sitting here watching our analysis. All of our higher time frame draws of liquidity that we have been monitoring and calling out for several days were tapped into overnight. And so we have kind of moved more neutral here on a lot of pairs. We are looking for continued to buy dollar and sell foreigns depending on the actual setup. Buy dollar, sell CAD, but it would be selling euro, buying dollar here. You know, we'll just watch and wait and see how some of this stuff plays out. We do have some news at 10 o'clock, so it's not a red folder news event that it particularly worries me, but it is one that if we're not into a trade, a couple candles before it happens, we'll just step to the side. Still scrolling through chat here, just seeing if there's any. How did the rugby match go, Owen? How did that turn out? There was a big, huge Ireland versus South Africa World Cup rugby match? I never heard what happened. We were talking about that. I don't know if that was Friday or if that was. It wasn't yesterday. I think it was Friday. We were talking about that. I am definitely not an ICT worshiper. I know that there are a lot of people out there that feel extremely committed to him. He is a great trader. The strategy that I use here on this live stream is taken directly from his breaker block concept. I don't know if it's exactly the way that he would trade it, but it is the way that I have developed my system around one of his concepts. I totally and completely give him the credit for, I did not make this up. I did not create it, but I did take his concept and I built my trading strategy around that concept. So he obviously has great insight to how the market moves. He's not a perfect man. He's not a perfect trader. And I think there are people out there that hold him up to be that. And that's probably where the problem comes in. Best back testing software that I could recommend is FX Replay. I think it looks like TradingView, acts like TradingView, indicators like TradingView. It's just really strong. Plus, it keeps all of your stats and data as you enter trades live on the screen. So it's just very user friendly. The interface is very user friendly. That's what I would recommend. What's up, JoeFX? Welcome in. Good morning, and thanks for being here. You were dissing the 30-second chart. That's ICT's new push. Oh, is it really? I did not even realize that. If that's ICT's new push, 30 seconds, maybe I was aware of that. I don't know. Maybe I was aware of that. But I think I've seen some things on Twitter where he talks about like he's taught his son how to trade, and his son is now trading the 30-second chart or something. Good for him, man. I mean, if he's got his dad sitting there standing over his shoulder and telling him exactly what to do, I wish I had a dad that could do that for me as well. I mean, cool. I mean, what a blessing to have that in your life. So, and if it works for him and he's able to do that, more power to him. I think the problem becomes telling all of these other traders out there who are struggling that if you'll just drop down to the 30-second chart, you're going to be able to do this. It doesn't work like that. That's not how that works. Shammy says, yo, just an update. I was playing around in YouTube Studio and kind of changed my name, but my original name is Simbazo. Tried to change it back, but I can only do that in 14 days. That's funny. I love it. Ireland won 13-8. Oh, wow. Well, congratulations to Ireland. And also, that really puts into perspective the 96-0 score that someone was talking about. If their score was 13, is 13-8 a low scoring game, or is that pretty normal? 13-8 compared to 96-0. Those seem pretty extreme. Is 13-8 a fairly common score in rugby? I have no idea. I'm asking. It was a great game. South Africa should have won, but they couldn't make any kicks. Ireland got a little lucky, says Abram. Says, yeah, no doubt need to do better if we meet in final again, and they won't miss kicks every time. Thanks, Emmanuel, on the congratulations on the 100th live stream. I appreciate that. It's very kind of you. You are winning, son. 30-second time frame trading sounds like my worst nightmare. Says, yeah, 13-8 is a low, but not completely uncommon altogether. It was a good game. Well, that's cool. Well, congratulations to Ireland. I think it was just a group match, if I remember. So maybe they'll meet again and we'll get a rematch and see what happens there. Dollar CAD showing some strength here. Not really any good setups that I see right now. Yesterday was the best setup. Yeah. Nothing there for me. Aussie dollar, Aussie's showing some weakness now. We did tap into this sell side liquidity. We tried to displace. We couldn't displace above these highs. We've tapped into more sell side liquidity. We're still failing to displace above these highs. Euro is still kind of holding above the highs that no one else wants to get to. DXY still has not taken out these lows that are the same corresponding highs that the euro dollar is already tapped into. So not super confident. Mostly looking at the other pairs, none of them are showing any desire to show foreign strength right now. So this is why I did not take this or call this trade. I'm going to leave this analysis on here to see how it plays out. But if it works, it works, and it's no skin off my back. It's a breaker. Breaker blocks work. So, but if I'm still inclined just to wait for a different setup, seeing that the other pairs are not cooperating and confirming that euro dollars should be doing this. Kamatang says, congrats. Thanks, Kamatang, for the congratulations on the 100th live stream. I appreciate that, man. It's very kind of you. John says, remember Bernie Madoff and Charlie Ponzi had a huge following with devout followers who would angrily defend their hero. Yeah. There's been a lot of bad guys that were very popular and who misled a lot of people. Now, I'm not saying ICT is misleading a lot of people. I don't think ICT is a scammer in the sense that he's trying to manipulate people into giving him money so that he can get rich and scam other people out of money while most lose their money. I don't think that's what he's trying to do. But I don't think, my opinion, I don't have 30 years of trading experience like that guy does. We're about the same age. I think he's about a year or two older than I am. I think he just turned 50 maybe. And I'm halfway through my 48th year. So I don't have 30 years of trading experience. So for him, after 30 years trading on a 30-second time frame, I might be doing that. But to help struggling traders who are trying to pass these challenges and get funded, I just don't think it's wise to send them down to those second charts. I don't think it's wise to send them under anything under 5-minute charts. They're struggling. They can't find good setups on 15-minute, 30-minute, 1 hour, 4 hour daily. They don't even understand how to determine their daily bias right now. They don't understand how to determine where their higher time frame charts of liquidity are. They don't understand what every single checkbox of their trading system needs to be yet. And they see the shiny new toy, and they see these people trade 30-second time frames, and they see that you can take 10 or 12 trades a day on the 30-second time frame, and they think that that's the answer to all of their problems. And it's only going to compound the problems, and it's only going to add to their frustration, and it's only going to weaken their mindset and their self-confidence when it does not work out that way. So I think that's my caution, and that's where I would probably disagree, just respectfully disagree. I'm not trashing ICT. I'm just saying I would respectfully disagree that that's probably not a wise decision for struggling traders to do. Can it be done? Yeah, it can be done. That doesn't mean everyone should be doing it. It's like when you go watch Tiger Woods golf. You're like, oh, look at that. Look what he's doing. I can go do that. And then you go out on the golf course and you try and do it, and you don't realize that dude's been playing golf since he was 5 years old. And he goes out on the course and he practices for 7 or 8 hours a day. And, that's why it looks so effortless. That's why it looks so flawless. That's why it looks so easy, because he's put hundreds of hours of time into his craft. And so he can make very difficult things look extremely easy to accomplish. Same thing with trading. This guy's been trading for 30 years. And he's going to be able to make extremely difficult things seem very easy to pull off. And you're going to go in there and you're going to think you can have the same results that he does, and you're going to get completely gassed by the markets. I think the most important, Michael Dahl says, I think the most important part of the strat Cameron is using is identifying the draw and liquidity on the 15 and then find an entry towards it on the 30-second, if I understand the strat. It probably is what he's doing. But there's no reason that you need to be on the 30-second time frame. Why not drop down to the 5-second time frame? Why not drop down to the 10-second time frame? Why 30-second? Why not just use the 1 minute or the 2 minute or the 3 minute like the 2022 mentorship model taught everyone? The 30-second is so volatile, and it's just, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me, is all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It just does not make a lot of sense to me. Breaker block holding up right here. And that's fine if it does. Counter trend trades, again, I'm going to be super picky on a counter trend trade. I don't see the confluence with the other dollar pairs yet. And so until I do, maybe there will be a setup on one of these, like Aussie dollar or dollar CAD or pound dollar, still to come. And if I miss this one, it's fine. I don't care. I don't care. These relative equal lows are where all the stops are. This could be just a run of buy side to tap into that in a little bit. We'll see. Owen says, the amount of hours I've spent on YouTube watching Tiger Woods, thinking I can go out and replicate the next morning, only to get absolutely humbled every time. Perfect example. And I didn't even realize you were a golfer, but yes, I mean, I love golf, and I can remember watching Masters, some tournament, and you're like, I'm going to go play golf. And you go out to the driving range and you start hitting, and it becomes so blaringly obvious how much work and effort it takes to actually do something at such a high level consistently over and over again. You might hit one golf ball perfectly. It's the perfect golf shot. And and that's what keeps you like motivated to stay out there and keep doing it. But the other 100 shots you take aren't even close. Same with trading. You might get lucky on the 30-second time frame one time, hit a perfect setup, hit a perfect trade, and then you spend the next 3 months on the 30-second time frame blowing challenge after challenge. They say to become an expert in something, you need to have spent at least 1,000 hours on it. That does appear to be true, I think. All right, so we're about 45 minutes away. I'm going to look and see if any of my friends were able to help me with the giveaway. I don't think they came up with something, which means we're probably going to have to just use the YouTube. Oh, the doggies are outside, by the way, so you'll probably hear them barking here in a minute. All right, so what I'm going to do, because I can't, here's what we're going to do. Go to your channel, go to live. Where's yesterday's live stream? Here we go. Okay. All right, so we're going to use yesterday's live stream video to get everyone qualified. So I just put the link in the chat. That's the YouTube video. That's yesterday's live stream. Okay. You need to go leave a comment on yesterday's live stream video. We will use the YouTube video there. So everyone here on the stream, I will post it all the way up until the 9 o'clock hour. As people are coming in, I will continue to talk about this and continue to post it every few minutes. But you need to leave a comment on yesterday's live stream video, and we will use that to pull the data for the winner for the 100K account. So leave a comment on that, on go leave a comment on that video. So currently, what do we have? About, 55, 60 people watching or so. I'm sure there will be more piling in as we get closer to it. But leave a comment on that YouTube video and we'll be good. You just one comment is you don't need to spam comments. It doesn't give you multiple entries, just one comment. A hi, an emoji, I don't care what it is. Venator's the best. Whatever you want to do, it's fine. Just leave a comment on that video. And that will get you entered in, and we'll use that to do the giveaway, because Twitter Picker is down. Twitter is not allowing the APIs to reach out and talk to them. So we're gonna I'll have to figure out a different way to do the 25K giveaway. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do about that, but we're giving away 3 25K accounts this morning after the live stream. So we'll see how that goes. Very interesting to see how strong the euro is, and the pound is not correspondingly strong. The Canadian dollar is not correspondingly strong. The Aussie dollar is not correspondingly strong, and euro is just ripping. So very interesting to see. DXY now tapping into the sell side liquidity here underneath these lows that the euro has already taken. I'm starting to get all of the the notifications for comments on the YouTube video, so good job, keep it up. Shreko Boris, hello from Croatia. Welcome in, my friend. Glad you're here on the stream, and thanks for jumping in the chat to say hi. If you're here for the 100K giveaway, you're going to need to leave a comment. I'm going to be spamming this link. So just get used to that for the next 30 minutes or so. Go leave a comment on that link that I just put in the chat. It's yesterday's live stream. That's how we're going to do the draw for our 100K account winner. Comment, it's called football, not soccer. I mean, you're more than I can go delete comments, just so you know. I wish I could edit comments and make you say, that's like the other day when I made you repost, it's called soccer, not football. And I made you repost it so that you could be eligible for the drawing. I thought that was pretty cheeky. What's going to happen here? Are we going to continue to see some dollar strength? Is this daily fair value gap going to hold the dollar down? Have we put in a high of the week and a high of the month? Or are we going to continue to see some foreign currency weakness? The pound is not showing any desire whatsoever to expand higher. It seems like GU wants to continue and still has some lower levels it wants to touch. We're going to need to see some aggressive price action here to convince me otherwise. So currently, no dice on any of that. Shumba Lion, live from Cyprus. Welcome in. Awesome. Glad to have you. The Venator family is spread across the world. We have viewers from Asia, Australia, India, the Middle East. We have some African, South African. We have European. We have Eastern European, Western European. We've got, of course, the States. We've got some South Americans. We've got some, I don't know if we have any Canadians. I'm not sure if we have any Canadians. But North America is taken up by the States, so I guess it's represented. I don't think we have anyone from Antarctica. Otherwise, we'd have all the continents covered. But we've got all the inhabited continents covered, I think. I'm not sure about Greenland. We probably don't have anybody from Greenland or Iceland that I know of. Just seen John's comment. He's definitely going to win. I haven't even looked at the comments. I should pull it up and go look. Let me go look. This is going to be good. Let me go look at the comments. Like, some of you guys are actually leaving very nice comments on there. So that's awesome. 52 comments. I still haven't seen John's yet. Man, you guys are being very kind to me in those comments, so thank you so much for that. That's very humbling, and I'm grateful for it. Ashok, I love it. Whoever comes, whoever it is, I'll kill them. I'll kill them all. I love it. Man, you guys are awesome. I'm loving seeing all this. The smile on my face is genuine. Just, you guys are super kind. Pull my data. I love it. Where's John's comment? Corey's the last one that I see. John, where is your comment? I don't even see it in here. I did not ban you. Did I miss it? I see Cisco, Lemansky. I see everybody's. I don't see John Jones anywhere. How is that possible? Fritz, Java, Alfie, Beeswax, George Tucker, Knows One, Hosea Garba. I mean, I see all of them, and I don't see John Jones. What am I missing? Yeah, I don't know where it is. It's really weird. I'll refresh. Maybe it's at the bottom. Saeem, 30-second chart's the best. I don't know. I don't see John's comment anywhere in there. Oh well, it says there's 53 comments, but I don't see it. I don't see it. If you're just joining and jumping into the stream, you're going to need to leave a comment on yesterday's live stream video. Pull my data. Well, how? It didn't even say John Jones. What account was that? Cool Flamer. Kamatang, we got the Philippines. Nice. Way to go. Nepal. Very cool. Again, I'm just extremely grateful that all of you are in here and participating in here every day. And your kind words and encouragement mean the world to me. They really do. So I'm very grateful for you guys. The stream would not be anything that it is right now without you all here. All right, now the dollar is definitely showing that weakness. Euro dollar is running off pretty good. Pound is still lagging behind. Dollar CAD starting to get that reversal. We've run some buy side liquidity. So if we can get some displacement down through some down close candles, we might have a nice breaker set up. Aussie dollar, same. If we can get some displacement above, we've run some sell side liquidity here. Where did we run this liquidity? It began up here on these candles. So we're going to need to see some displacement away and through this area here on Aussie dollar. And for the chat pair, the CAD pair, last down close candle, this was this buy side liquidity. It began way down here, but the last run, if we break this order block, this 15-minute order block, it becomes a breaker block. So we'll watch this to see if we can get some displacement down below this candle as well, and see if we get an opportunity to sell dollar CAD on a counter trend or buy Aussie dollar on a counter trend. See if pound gives us any kind of displacement higher here. Euro dollar is just ripping higher. This setup did end up working out, or so far has worked out. If it gets up probably above this, the high of this down close candle here, I would probably, if you're in this trade, I don't know if anybody took that. If you did, once it gets up to about this level, I'd probably move to break even right there. If it can get above the high of that down close candle right here. I'm not sure it's going to push up that high. This fair value gap is going to provide some resistance with this order block, which it's tapped into. The high of this candle has tapped into the wick of that order block candle there. So again, if it can push up above, I would move to break even right where my line is. If you're in that trade, I don't know if you're in that trade. I did not take this trade. This was just early morning, early stream analysis. So AZ says, glad to be here, bro. Been here since the first stream when you announced it on the Bespoke Discord. Yeah, Aziz, you've been here a lot, man. I'm so glad that you're here. You've been here many streams. So grateful for you being here. About 30 more minutes, and we're going to do our 100K giveaway. Y'all, I don't think you guys understand. A 100K account. That is an incredible opportunity. The 10K accounts are incredible opportunities. I'm not diminishing those. But the fact that they're allowing me to give away an account that is 10 times larger than our normal account giveaway, that's amazing. It's pretty outstanding. They've been very kind to allow me to do this. And I hope that whoever wins this thing, I hope it changes your life. I hope you're ready for it. I guess is probably what I'm most concerned about is I hope you're ready for it. Because it truly, and here's the thing, it's kind of a double-edged sword because you're going to get if you win it, just thinking through emotionally, you're going to get super stoked if you win this account. Because you're going to be very excited. And so there's going to be a lot of emotion. But then when you go to trade it, there's going to be a lot of fear and pain that come up when you go to take that first trade. Because you understand that this is a large 6-figure account. And it may almost be worth setting up a copy trader off of a smaller like 5K or 10K account that you already have and just copy your trades to it. Because some of you aren't ready to see those big numbers move up and down like that. Some of you, if you're risking 0.5% or 1%, and it's $1,000. And when you see those numbers start whipping around on your phone or your computer monitor, you're not ready for the emotional whiplash that that's going to cause you. So I'm super excited for one of you to win it, but I also remember the first time I had a 100K challenge, and I remember just the emotional kind of turmoil that was going on inside of me when you're trading with those larger accounts. So I hope you're ready for it, I guess is the best way to say that. Muhammad, if you win this account and you trade on the 30-second, I may kick you out of the Discord. No, I won't do that. I'll just make fun of you. We make fun of everybody. It's fine. We all joke around with each other in here. David Isaac asks, is a fair value gap just a price range where there might be potential stop orders? A fair value gap is not... It does represent internal liquidity, but in my mind, how I understand it, is that fair value gaps are really... It's a rebalancing of inefficient price delivery. There was only one side of the market was offered. So for instance, this fair value gap right here. There was only one side of the market was offered all the way through here. The next candle came up and it failed to rebalance this price. It failed. So when price comes back into a fair value gap, what it's doing is saying, wait a second, this was not efficient price delivery. This represents an area where this is not efficient price delivery. And we need to rebalance that, give people an opportunity that didn't have a chance to sell here or to buy here to participate. And so it rebalances. And that's why when price comes back up into fair value gaps, it just needs to touch them, get 50% of the way through them. Sometimes it completely fills them all the way in, and then it moves back down in the original direction. That's the power of fair value gaps. In this instance, the fair value gap that is nested inside of a breaker block is the concept that we use. So we wait for price to run liquidity, then displace through and violate an order block, which is right here. Once that order block is violated, if it leaves behind a fair value gap that's nested inside of it, that's the powerful concept that we use to identify good trade setups. Oh, man. Aziz says even Omar Agag used to do it at first, trade on a small account and not even see the trades being placed on the big account. I'm telling you, man, it's a game changer. If you're used to only trading these smaller accounts or these smaller challenges, your mindset is already there. So just stay there and copy onto another account that you don't even see, that you don't even look at. It will help you a lot. Or just switch it to percentages if you can. A percentage gain loss would help as well. No one spam in the chat. Adorably one. I don't even know how to say that. Thanks for being in the stream and thanks for dropping in the chat. I'm glad you're here. Java trade on the okay, we're talking outside of English now, so I'm going to step outside of that and let you guys have that fun because I don't know what you're saying. It's all about the numbers. Yeah. Cisco says, trust me, we know 100K is an amazing opportunity. I know you guys know it's an amazing opportunity. It really is. And the YouTube picker, we will I guess you were telling him about that. $30 minutes. We will use the YouTube picker. If you're just jumping into the stream, The Twitter picker is down. So you're going to need to leave a comment on yesterday's live stream video, and I just posted that link in the chat. So if you would just click on that link and open up that video and go comment on that video. Just leave a comment. It doesn't have to be anything special. It doesn't have to be anything long. I will read all the comments, but I'm not the YouTube picker will just randomly pick the winner from those comments. Okay, so while I will read them all, and I appreciate how kind you're being, you do not have to. It's not going to influence whether you win or not if you leave a big long comment on there. You're more than welcome to do so, and I will read them all, and I do appreciate you leaving those nice comments there. So, but for now, we are just going to hang out and keep chalking. There's really not any other good setups forming right now anywhere. Dollar has tapped into its sell side liquidity. We're going to see what kind of reaction we can get from the dollar here now that we've tapped into the sell side liquidity here. Does it want to push back up above these highs? Do we want to try to close above our daily fair value gap here? Are we going to close now that we've tapped into this higher time frame draw on liquidity? Are we going to see some relief from all of this bullish dollar strength? We're going to be patient and watch and wait. There's no rush. There's no hurry. We are hunters. That's what we are. We are hunters. That's what Venator means. Hunter. It is Latin. If for those of you wondering, Venator is Latin for hunter. All right, let me see what's going on. So this is the setup that I've got analyzed here. If I'm still looking for opportunities to sell, I told you I'm still bullish dollar. That hasn't really changed. The fact that none of the other pairs are showing any kind of willingness to do what Euro is doing, I feel like this is just a stop hunt on Euro dollar here, and we may be heading lower. If that's the case, I'm just going to take this off just for kicks and giggles. What we're looking at on the other side is a run of buy side liquidity here, a run of buy side liquidity here, a run of buy side liquidity here. And if we get displacement now down through some of these candles, we could be looking at some further downside action. So your first opportunity is displacement through this level. And then from there, I would be looking at displacement through this candle. We'll see what happens. It may continue to run up here off of our initial analysis, but it would not surprise me if the dollar finds some strength here and continues to rally back up into these areas. And if we do that, noting what's happening on the other correlated dollar pairs, I feel like this was a stop run a little bit on Euro dollar. We'll see how this plays out. I reserve the right to be dumb, and I reserve the right to be inaccurate on my analysis. It is very much going to happen to every one of you who are ever going to try to make money at this business. Your analysis is going to be wrong, and you just got to get okay with that. Do you have limits set on EU? No, I don't have any orders set on EU. Nothing is set. Pig Latin is better than Latin. Igpe, Ize Ederbe, Inde, Attenlay. I know some Pig Latin, John. Good. Glad to see you're using the copy trader, Owen. Cisco says, as long as GA keeps falling for me, I don't care what dollar does today. Yeah, I mean, GA is no correlation there, so hope that works out for you. Pedro says, when are the winners announced? 9 a.m. New York time. So we're about 24 minutes away. 24 minutes away from the 100K draw. The 25K account winners, I will just announce on Twitter who they are. So you'll just have to follow me on, make sure you're following me on Twitter if you were part of the reposting for the 25K accounts. I will repost those winners on the live. I will repost those on Twitter after we get off the live stream today. AJ, yeah, I mean, if you commented on this YouTube link, that is how the Twitter picker right now is down. Twitter is not allowing API access to outside sources, and so the Twitter picker is down. So we're going to use the YouTube comment at Venator Trading. At Venator Trading, the same as on YouTube here. It's the Twitter. But the link that I just posted is you need to leave a comment on that. Yeah, it's yesterday's live stream video. Okay, so if you go to my YouTube channel, you go to yesterday's live video, the link that I just put in the chat, click on it, just leave a comment, and you're going to be registered for the 100K account. It's not going to affect anyone who's not on the live stream, because if you're not on the live stream, you're not going to win. You have to be here, and so that'll make sure that we're not having to do a bunch of redraws from the Twitter post anyway. So it's actually maybe kind of a blessing in disguise. We won't have to sit here and do 30 different rerolls. As much as we all want to see John say reroll, he's not here 100 different times. We're not going to do that. The Cisco, the stream that has comments on it, that's the right one. Most don't get PPST stream views and lots of comments, so you can be sure you have the right one. Yeah, it is. It's the comment at the underneath the video, not like the video chat comment section that you're in. You have to leave a comment on the actual video from yesterday's live stream. Before I even hit draw, John says he's not here. Every time. I haven't even hit the button and John's commenting. He's not here. He's not here. Reroll. One day he's going to type he's not here, and then his name's going to pop up and we're going to be like, well, he's not here. Time to reroll. That's funny. Shafa, welcome in. Good to have you back, lady. Everything's going great. Took a break from trading. It was not going well for me. I think I'm exhausted these days and my mindset is effed up. Yesterday I sat and I just cried. I'm so sorry. Seems like everything is adding up these days. I'm hoping this will pass. You're just in a season of life, Shafa, that's incredibly difficult. You have a newborn baby. Mothering takes so much time and effort and energy. I used to tell all my friends when we had kids, when our kids were little, it's like you have this little socket in the back of your neck directly to the energy of your life. And your kids come up and they jam a straw into that hole and they just suck all the life out of you that they possibly can. And if you're not a parent with little kids, or especially a newborn, you have no idea what I'm talking about. But once you've experienced it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And so listen, you're just in a season of life that you're doing what you need to be doing. And trading is probably not where you need to be focused on right now. You're a great trader. You've passed challenges. You've gotten funded. I think you've gotten payouts. Like, you are a good trader. So the season of life you're in right now is just got you in a place where the mindset that you need, the energy that you can give to it, you're not able to do that. And that's okay. That's okay. Just be grateful that you have this amazing baby in your life to take care of and to raise and to instill the values and priorities that they need to have to be the person that you can help shape them into being. Trading is always going to be there. The market's always going to be there. You don't need to sweat it right now. Stepping aside is completely fine. Taking a break is 100% okay. It doesn't define you as a trader that you need to pause right now. That's not who you are. It doesn't define you as a person. Your identity is not found in pushing buttons on a chart. Your identity, at least a big part of it, is that you're a wife and you're a mother. And that's what you need to focus on. So do that, and do it as well as and as good as you can. And you'll find more joy and contentment in that than you ever will pushing a button on a chart. The charts will be here. When you have the time and the energy and the emotional mindset and the focus to get back into it, you're going to be great. You're a good trader. So just right now, just do what you need to do. You're cool. Jotham Rogers, thanks for jumping in the stream. Says, been following you for a while now. Huge value given. Thanks, Jotham. I appreciate that comment. That's very kind of you. And I'm glad you're finding great value here. So thanks for being here, man. It will pass, Shafa, says Owen. Take a break. Yep. They're all right. And you guys are saying all the right things to her. My 6-month-old has been horrible recently. Yeah, that's how 6-month-olds. They're horrible for a while. Just get ready. It doesn't get much better, Cisco. They continue to be horrible. We're all broken human beings, but toddlers are the most broken of us all, I believe. And it comes out quite often. John says, Shafa, look at all the positive response you're receiving. You have lots of support here. Absolutely. This is a place for you, Shafa. You can have all the support you need. Thank you guys for the support. I appreciate it. It's just trading was kind of run away from me from my daily mommy routine where I was feeling like a normal person working. I get you. Tsukishima, I have terrible luck in GAs. Never won, not once, giveaways, but it's almost my birthday. It might do some magic on my luck. Well, good luck. Maybe. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. Maybe you get some early birthday magic. I have no control over who's going to win this giveaway. So it will be completely random, 100% completely random. Shafa says, my husband always says to leave that, but I love it. I'm looking to feel better psychologically and will continue. It's fine. Look, we know you love it, and that's fine. We all have things in our life that we love, but there's seasons in life that demand our attention and energy that we can't give to other things. And your priority is that little guy and your husband. So just do that. Like we're here all the time. We're not going anywhere. The Discord's here. We're not going anywhere. So you're good, girl. All right, 15 more minutes, guys. 15 more minutes until we do our 100K giveaway. Only 67 people on the live stream right now. You have currently a 1 in 67 chance of winning this 100K live challenge. So your chances are as good as they will ever be here right now this morning to win a 100K account. You're not competing against the 600 or so people that reposted this on Twitter and then didn't show up for the live stream. You're not competing against any of them. And you're not really competing. You just have a better chance. Your chances have exponentially increased compared to the amount of people who reposted this on Twitter versus who actually showed up on the live stream to see if they won. So grateful that you guys are here. Saeem not letting go of that 30-second chart thread there. Owen says, I haven't entered, so 1 in 66. Owen's already got a 100K fully funded account, y'all. So nice of Owen to step aside and give you all another opportunity to win. So again, if you have not yet left a comment on that YouTube video that I just put a link in the chat for, you need to leave a comment on that video. That will log you in and qualify you to be a part of the giveaway. Let's go back over here. Let me look and see how many comments we've got on that right now. What do we got? Like 99 comments. Oh, well, there's probably quite a few duplicates in there. Because there's not 99 people in the stream. So some of you must have left multiple comments in there already, which is fine. You're only going to get one comment, one ticket. One comment is all you get. It will not give you multiple entries because you left more than one comment there. Excuse me. Pound still not displacing anywhere. Dollar CAD. Dollar still finding a little bit of strength. Very interesting here. We're just going to wait. I still see nothing. I still don't see anything that has a high value trade set up for me. I haven't seen LOL in here today. If he's here, then he hasn't said hi that I know of. Shafa says, whoever wins that, please take a few trades, quality trades. Do not gamble it away and consider it a once in a lifetime opportunity. Whoever wins, I echo that, Shafa. And whoever wins, I do hope that they do practice great discipline and great patience, and they protect this account as much as they can. It can absolutely change your life. One payout on a 100K, and you could purchase, I mean, a decent payout on a 100K, let's say it was a 4 or 5%, that's $4 or $5 grand. And if you get the 80% profit split, you know, that's $3 or $4 grand. And then you can obviously use some of that money if you wanted, but you could purchase max funding allocation challenge accounts with that and just stack up. Then you actually have massive amounts of assets to manage. And God, yeah, I mean, it really is truly an incredible opportunity here that Bespoke has given us. Uh, Saeem, I feel you, man. I know what it's like to get swerved. You know me. You've seen how many times I've gotten swerved on my entries. Yesterday was probably the worst. A pipette. The spread was a pipette away of getting me in. And it just rocketed off. It's kind of frustrating. Alpha FX says there's no correlation anymore between gold and dollar. Sometimes there is. Hey, babe. Yeah. Can I have a sip? Thank you. I did not bring my coffee down this morning. Ooh, that's hot.
It's coffee.
Yes, ma'am, it is. You look beautiful today, as always. Thanks for joining me on my 100th live stream, by the way.
Congrats, babe.
Thanks, babe. Couldn't have been here without you. I find EU and DXY have the highest correlation as versus dollar pairs. I agree with that. They definitely have the highest correlation for sure. No doubt about it. Can you let Maggie out? I don't know why she's... I guess she thinks there's bad people outside. She needs to go bark out. Cool Gamer says, yesterday my internet crashed the exact moment I was setting a pinning order. Then when I got back, trade had already flown to TP. That kind of sucks too. I'm not talking to Kirby. No, I would never tell Kirby how beautiful he is. Because he is a little turd, that guy. Pipette's word makes me laugh so much. It is a fun word to say, pipettes. Cisco says, by definition of the DXY, EU should have the highest correlation. That's about 40%. That is accurate. The euro dollar, the euro does make up of the basket of currencies that make up the DXY, does hold about 40%. I'm not sure where Bastion is today. He was in the Discord this morning, chatting it up pretty aggressively. So, but I haven't seen him yet. So about 6 more minutes here. And we'll do our YouTube giveaway. And then here, as we get closer to it, let me just pop this back in one more time. You need to leave a comment. If you're just hopping into the stream now, you need to leave a comment on yesterday's live stream video. The Twitter picker is no longer working with Twitter. Elon has shut off API access. So Twitter picker can no longer scrape the information it needs. So we're going to use the YouTube comment. And you need to leave a comment on the yesterday's live stream. That link that I put in the chat will get you there, and you can just drop a comment on it. Perfect. Awesome. Love that. Love that. That was awesome. Good high streaming quality entertainment here as you listen to my dogs lose their minds outside. The winner has to be on the live stream, Red Ezekiel. That is correct. So if the winner is not here on the live stream, we will redraw. So if they've left a comment and then they left the stream and they don't come back in, then they're not eligible to win. You have to be here on the live stream to win today. I'm wondering, I'm looking up here. I'm not sure euro dollar is going to get through this fair value gap right there. It may come up a little bit higher into it, but it wouldn't surprise me if price just flips around right here.
I'm taking a video here. Up over the I must be.
Twitter pickers need to rebrand to X pickers. That's probably Elon's beef. It could be. Sounds like my dogs in my house. I think they just freak out sometimes. They see some random thing outside that they're convinced is here to murder us all. Hey Kay, glad to be here. Thanks for jumping in the stream and saying hi in the chat. Appreciate that. Good to go, guys. Have a lecture now, or gotta go. Best of luck and giveaway. Well done again to Brad on 100 streams. Thanks, Owen. Appreciate that, man. I really do. And enjoy the rest of your day. All right, just a couple more minutes here, guys. We're up to 80 viewers. And for everyone who's jumping into the live stream right now and is here for the 100K giveaway, the Twitter picker that we would be using is not working. So we're going to use the YouTube comment picker. So you need to go to the YouTube link that I just put in the chat. And you need to leave a comment on that YouTube video. It's yesterday's live stream video. You need to leave a comment on yesterday's live stream video. We will use those comments to find our winner for the 100K account. So I know there's some new people that just are popping in here right at the top of the hour as we're about to do that. And so I will give you just a couple more minutes past the 9 o'clock hour to make sure you get your comment in. And then we will use the YouTube comment picker here to make sure that we're all set and ready to go. So if you haven't yet, make sure you do that. What's up, Metro? Bahava Metal says, congrats for the 100th live stream. Thank you so much. The Simpliers also does not work, and it also costs money, and I'm not going to use that. Novice Trader, congrats for the 100th live stream, Mr. Venator. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. All right. It is now into the 9 o'clock hour, and we are ready to do the 100K account giveaway. This account is with Bespoke Funding Program, the best firm to be working with right now in the business. Hands down, best conditions, highest max allocation, best spreads, best execution, best support team, best dashboard. I could just keep going down the list. You can use EAs. They have an auto close feature on your challenge. If you hit your profit target, it will auto close. If you're not watching, it closes it for you and passes your challenge. They allow copy traders. There's just so many great things about Bespoke, and their leadership Their business management, everything about them is top notch. And I'm very, very honored that they're the sponsor of this stream. And I'm very happy that they continue to support the stream by allowing us to do these giveaways to our viewers. So if you don't win this account, you know what? We're going to give away a 10K account on Friday. Every single Friday, we are here giving away a 10K account from Bespoke Funding every Friday. We have a 25K account that we give away in the Discord each month. And then later today, we're giving away 3 25K accounts on Twitter to celebrate Bespoke's 1-year anniversary. It happens to coincide, ironically, it happens to coincide with the 100th live stream. That just worked out. That was not planned. It just worked out that way. Our 100th live stream is also the 1-year anniversary for Bespoke Funding. So definitely take advantage of picking up a challenge from them. You can use the discount code Venator. It will give you 15% off and an 85% profit split. You can use their discount code. They have a 1-year anniversary discount that's really nice right now. And if you want to support the stream, you can use the link that I have in my YouTube bio. We do everything here for free. I don't ask you guys for money, but one way that you can support the stream, a couple ways. You can hit that like button. And then when you do go to buy your next challenge, use Bespoke and use that discount code. And that helps support the stream here and keeps everything free for you guys. So, but grateful you're here. One last chance, all right? One last chance to win, to be qualified to win this 100K challenge. You need to leave a comment on yesterday's live stream video. I just put the link into the chat. So if you are just joining us and you want to be qualified into the 100K giveaway, use that link, leave a comment on that video, because the Twitter picker giveaway is no longer working. Twitter has shut off API access. And so they can no longer go in and scrape that data for their giveaways. So we're going to use the YouTube comment picker instead. You have to be here on the live stream to win. So only those that are here on the live stream even know about that. So you right now, what are we up to? Oh, 91. Man, I thought we might break 100 live viewers today for the first time, but 100 live viewers for the 100th live stream would be pretty cool at one time. But no, it looks like we're going to come up just a little bit short. We're at 91 right now. At least that's what I see, which is cool. I'm totally happy that all of you guys are in here. But to be qualified, you have a 1 in 91 chance of winning this 100K challenge. Actually, it's a little bit less than that because Owen left and he didn't register. And I have one stream going over here to monitor with, so that's one. I'm sure somebody else also did not do that. All right, so I'm going to minimize TradingView here, and I'm going to pull up the YouTube random comment page so you all can see that I'm doing this live in front of your face. All right. So I'm going to post the link right here for that video. There's the video. We're not going to do comment replies. We're going to filter duplicate users, which means if you left multiple comments, it's not going to count. We're not doing extra giveaways. We only have one winner. We will show the names. How long do we want the roll to be? 5 seconds? A 5-second roll? I think that's good. You'll just see a bunch of names randomly show up for 5 seconds. And then we're going to solve the puzzle here. And get the YouTube comments. 100 comments. Unique comments, 127. All right. So when I click this button right here, you'll see all the names of the people that have left comments start rolling through, and then it will bring up the winner. And then we'll see what happens. So listen, I say this every giveaway. This is not a lottery ticket. All right. Do not treat this giveaway like a casino chip. If you go in and you just gamble this away, you are wasting a once in a lifetime opportunity, perhaps. This is a life-changing opportunity, a potential life-changing opportunity for you. Be on the stream. Join the Discord. Be around a community of traders who want to see you and help you succeed. We can't push the buttons for you, but we can help you have the mindset and encourage you and hold you accountable to your trading plan so that you can take advantage of this 100K challenge. So good luck to everyone. We're going to get to it. Some drum roll. John, I think it's time for you to go ahead and type in, he's not here. All right, y'all. Good luck. The winner is 100K challenge winner. I don't even know how to say that name. I don't even know how to say that name. So if you're here, please jump in the chat and let me know who you are so that I can see your name in the chat, please. It's Tatiana in Russian, says Shafa. Oh, there they are. They jumped in there, says, hey, I'm here. Very awesome. I see your name. I see your name in the chat. Congratulations. You are the 100K account winner. Congratulations. All right. So listen, I'm just going to call you Tatiana because that's what Shafa says it is in Russian, if that's okay. Tatiana, I need you to go onto my Twitter and direct message me on Twitter. And I need to confirm your identity on Twitter, and then I will give you your instructions on how to claim your 100K account from Bespoke Funding. So congratulations, and I hope that you will stick around in the stream over the next few weeks. Keep us up to date on how it's going. Let us know how we can help you. Join the Discord. Be a part of the Venator family. We want to see you succeed. And I want to see you pass. I want to see you get funded. I want to see you get your payouts. And I want to see you grow. So hopefully you will be here and part of us, a part of our family as we keep moving forward. All right. So way to go. Congratulations, Tatiana, on winning. John, she's not here. A little late, John. And if you didn't win, there can only be one winner, right? So there's 90 of you that did not win, and that's fine. Don't worry. We'll be giving away 3 100K challenges after we get off the live stream today. We will be giving away a 10K account on Friday on the live stream. So come back on Friday. We'll be giving away a 10K account. And then next month in our Discord, I will be picking someone to win a 25K account. So there are plenty of opportunities still coming up where you can win a challenge. So hang in there. Stick around on the stream. We will continue, as long as our sponsorship remains in place and our relationship remains with Bespoke, and everything is going really well. They love working with me. I love working with them. So everything seems to be going really well. But, it could end at any time, quite honestly. I mean, at any time, they could decide that they no longer want to be the stream sponsor. These giveaways just kind of go away. And that's fine. That could happen. It's their choice. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. But, take advantage of it while it's here. All right. Take advantage of it while it's here. In the meantime, you can go and purchase one with that discount code, and you guys will be good to go there too. Mehu Timisan says, please, what time will the Twitter 25K giveaway be? It will be, let's see what time it's 9:15 New York time. So probably around 11 or 12, around noon New York time, sometime around there. Just watch Twitter. Turn my notifications on Twitter, because I will post the winners there on Twitter. My 30-second chart challenge. Sime win or no win, trading the 30 would have ended the same. Oh yeah, Discord link. We haven't put the Discord in there. If you want to be a part of the Discord family, I will drop that link in here for you right now. It is free to join, and we are growing rapidly over there and enjoying each other's company quite a bit. But yeah, you can join the Discord and be a part of the Venator family over there. Pound dollar starting to show some continued weakness here, as I thought. It looked like it wasn't ready to go higher. It looks like it wants to come down a little bit lower. Euro dollar now displacing lower. Dollar CAD not really moving. Aussie coming back down through. Again, this is where I'll be looking for some sell opportunities here. If we can get some, we're getting some displacement through these lows. This is where I would be looking to sell euro dollar from this point forward. So we're into 9:15. We'll see how that goes, but this is what I'm anticipating right here. Some kind of trade off of this level. About an 8.5 pip stop is fine, and then like a 1 to 2 target. So we need to let this candle close. This 15-minute candle needs to close right here. The next 15-minute candle needs to leave a fair value gap behind that we can use to enter off of. If it doesn't here, we still have this candle that we could potentially use as another entry opportunity if we don't get one off of here. So that's what we're going to be waiting for. Pound dollar. This is the counter trend. It doesn't look like it wants to displace through there. Dollar CAD, nothing here. Aussie dollar. What would I be looking for here? I would be wanting to see some displacement potentially through this low on Aussie dollar. So we'll just wait. Dollar showing some more strength now. After tapping into the sell side liquidity, dollar starting to show some strength. So we'll see what happens. For me, let's see. I don't know that I'm going to stay on for too much longer here. It's been a good stream. I need to go see if Tatiana, hopefully that's her name, has messaged me on Twitter and get her set up with her 100K account. Shadow trades, is it going to be today for 25K? There are 3 25K accounts that I'm giving away to celebrate the 1-year anniversary for Bespoke Funding. And that is a Twitter giveaway. Mehu Timison, I'm not exactly sure. I'm going to be talking with Bespoke about how we can do the giveaway now that Twitter Picker is down. I'm going to wait to hear from them. I may have to pick them randomly, but I'm not sure. The giveaway, the 3 25K accounts that we're giving away after the live stream is they're Bespoke accounts that Bespoke has given me 3 25K accounts to give away, John, if that makes sense. Bespoke is doing their own giveaway as well. They have a bunch of accounts they're giving away, but they're giving all of their trading partners like myself and like Trader Mike and the other guys, Albert Burgess and Kieran Duff and Mads, and they've given us all each an additional 3 25K accounts to give away for the 1 year anniversary today. I'm not sure how long it's going to take to reach 2 million in funding. It kind of all depends on how well I trade over the next few months. Theoretically, we could do it by the end of the year still, but I'm not setting any specific time limit on myself to do that or to reach it. It really is just me trying to. My goal every day is to come in here and just execute my trading plan as good as I can. That's really all I'm trying to do. The max funding goal is the goal I'm ultimately reaching for, and however long it takes me to get there is however long it takes. I'm not in a rush. I'm not in a race. I'm not in a competition with anyone except myself to just show up every day and continue to show mastery of these concepts. That's the goal. AJ says, I follow your trade. Well, thanks, AJ. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're here. All right, so I think I'm going to call the stream right here. I think it's been a good day. We've been on for just almost 2.5 hours now. We got the 100th live stream in the books. I can't believe we're here, quite honestly. It seems kind of surreal that we just did 100 live streams in a row. So pretty crazy. And I'm glad that you guys are part of the Venator family. I'm glad that you guys are here almost every single day, most of you, to support what's going on here. And I love the family and the community that we're building. So thank you for being a part of it. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you tuning in and participating in the chat and joining the Discord and just helping each other out as much as we can. So way to go, guys. Proud of you, proud of myself, quite honestly, for just doing this and accomplishing what we have in just 4 short months has been pretty incredible. So but wherever you are, I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day. You guys stay safe, happy hunting, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow morning on the live stream. Adios, y'all.